Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Online Darts. Here we are, a very special edition for you, launching something new. We've got JDC Chairman Steve Brand, but not his JDC hat on today. Steve, excited to announce and launch MAD, the modern amateur darts.
Yeah, hi Phil. Yeah, it gives me great pleasure to announce today that after many years sort of thinking about this, that we've finally decided to make this step in and look after those amateur dart players that have been sort of forgotten about for 20 years.
I know it's something that you're very passionate about is amateur darts because you came through the system, and just tell us a little bit how this all came about and the plan and everything going forward.
Well, as you know, I've been for the last 10 years working on the JDC and people's perception of junior darts when we started wasn't the best. It's my mission to change that. I figure the last 10 years we've done that. In the meantime, we've seen the demise of the BDO and the mess and the aftermath that's caused. And for me, it's just a real sad time. And I'm just getting frustrated of seeing all these negative stories regarding darts and the amateur game. So for me, I've sort of got the guys around the table again. I read the blueprint for this 4 years ago, and I wish I'd done it and continued with that process then. But so we've got everyone back, and they're really gutted that we didn't do it 4 years ago. So we've got a fantastic team around us, and yeah, we're really looking forward to offering these amateur players opportunities and value that they've never seen before.
Off that statement there, I'm guessing there's going to be hundreds of thousands of questions flying around who MAD is based at, or who you're trying to capture. So just talk us through, is this based at anyone not at elite level?
Yeah, so MAD, the whole point of this is obviously this is a modern play on darts. So obviously I keep alluding to nothing's been done for the amateur players for so long. But we're going to change that now, and obviously we've got a great platform, some great partners involved. So from the obviously being involved with the JDC as well, I appreciate that not everyone's going to be a professional dart player. So for me, I feel like a duty of care now that if they didn't make it as a pro, at least they've got an established professional amateur body to play under. So for me, it's juniors, ladies, men's. There's really no barrier to entry in this.
Again, starting right at the bottom, going to start with grassroots leagues and then build from there?
Yeah, so grassroots, so that's very much where we're going, first of all. So we're looking after leagues. It's a software-driven format, MAD Amateur Darts. So yeah, we're looking at a local league to start off with. Then we're going to start making up some intercity teams, so not county. This will be your represent your local city. Then we'll have national championships. So we're starting off in the UK. Let's perfect that first, and then we'll move on to bigger areas after that. But yeah, so we've got right through to the top end. So we've got a platform now and a pathway. So players that have we've got a few. We're announcing household names that are involved on the project in the next couple of weeks. But we've got, like I said, we've got the possibilities now to people that have like a parachute, if you like. If you've just lost your tour card, then we've got a platform for you to continue to be or try and act as a professional dart player. If you just missed out on Q School, then we've got a hell of a platform for you to play on as well. So we'll be travelling around to all the open events, and so every open in the UK will have an opportunity to have MAD points associated with their tournaments. So that should increase entries. And like I said, we'll be visiting lots of events, live streaming boards, and giving the amateur players a voice.
With the ultimate goal, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here a little bit, but there will be a MAD Amateur World Championship at the end of every season.
Yeah. Yeah, always gets a gossip, Phil. Yeah, no, so obviously our intentions are, this isn't a small project. It's not something we've just thought of in the last couple of weeks. This is something that's a lot of thought's gone into this. We've got some amazing partners on board, and I won't have the confidence to do this unless I have these people involved as well. So yeah, I mean, the world's our oyster, and like I said, we've got from at the top, we've got household names that are going to be involved in this. From the very bottom, we've got some real passionate, great amateurs as well. So again, not everybody wants to be a professional dart player. So that's great. That's fine. We understand that. So I mean, like I said, I'm a county player at heart, and I've played county darts for over 20 years. But I know what players need and what players cry out for, and I think that we've nailed it.
Just touching on the county system there, like you said earlier, just to make it clear that you're not going after the county setup or anything like that. This is purely local and individuals to give themselves a platform as amateur players, not counties.
Yeah, so the blueprint will be more clear in the next couple of weeks. We'll sort of drip feed stuff out over on our social media platforms, but certainly not now. This is not in any challenge to the current offers that are on the table. And to be fair, I mean, like, it's somewhat, I really didn't want to get involved with that. But like I said, it's a bit of a mess. But for us, we've got a clear vision where we want to go, how we're going to achieve it. And I said we've got the best people in the business on board. So yeah, we're really excited.
And I'm guessing your 10 years with the JDC, you can use that blueprint and experience to steer this ship the same way you have that, and hopefully conquer the amateur darting world and put the wrongs over the last decade right.
Yeah, being a pro dart player and just a good amateur for a long time as well. I feel like I've got a bit of a leg up on anybody else that that's sort of trying to run an organisation, because I've been there, I've done it, and I'm my feet are on the ground, and I sort of and I speak to a lot of people around the sport, and I know what they want, and so for me, I think I'm really well placed to push this forward. Obviously, it's going to add to my workload, but I love a challenge. But this is something I'm passionate about, and darts as an industry is something that I'm passionate to improve people's perception of it.
Again, like with all darts, there's a cost involved and everything like that. So I'm guessing as well, are you going to have to be a member of MAD or anything like that, or is it just turn up like open rankings and things like that?
Well, basically, so we looked around, and it's important for us, as with the JDC, that it's important that we offer value for money and opportunities that you can't find anywhere else. So that's what MAD's going to be built on. So yeah, there may be a sign-on fee, but again, I think what you're looking at with the county systems is a taxation system. So you're just being taxed to go meet your friends and play darts. There's no real opportunity for theirs for you. So whatever we do, we'll make sure it's a fantastic value for money, and the opportunity to be there for the ambitious amateur.
And again, obviously, I know the figures not all on that yet, but there will be prize money attached to MAD events and everything like that as well. So the amateur player can still win a couple of quid, like back in the day, used to go to your opens and just pinch a few quid here and there. That opportunity will still be there.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're not daft. We know what people like, people want, but I think we're going to bring some professionalism to the amateur game, and I think I think we could sort of be a real sort of pathway for any dart player that wants to go on and make a good living out of the game.
Just touching on what you said earlier, you said this blueprint and idea was thought of 4 years ago. Has what happened over the last 6 months with the BDO really fueled that fire for this to happen now?
Yeah, for me personally, I just watched the demise of the World Championships last year and all the negativity surrounding it from my armchair. And I just thought, what I could really do a better job than that. And for the industry, which I think, we've gone so far in the last 10, 15 years as an industry, or I'll call it sport if you like. So for me, it was just damaging to see that effect that it had. So obviously there are some great people involved in darts on both sides of these this BDO land grab thing that's going on at the moment. But for me, I think that the team that we've got, I think darts will be in a great place again in the next 5-10 years.
You said as well, obviously, it's a pathway for people to get to the top, or maybe drop down if they've still got darts. Have you had initial discussions with the PDC about this pathway?
Great question, Phil. I said we're working with some great partners, and obviously with my past with the JDC as being JDC chairman, has opened a lot of doors for us. So at this moment in time, I'm not can't really discuss too much about that. But again, it's something that we want to be as professional as a PDC in everything that we do, and based on what I've learned from the JDC, I think we're in a good position to do that.
In terms of timings and everything, now this has gone out, obviously everyone's going to want answers straight away. What sort of timescale are you looking at to hope to release stuff so people know what's going on and the pathways and the blueprints and everything?
Yeah, well, obviously there's not a lot of activity at the moment in terms of actual match play, so we're not under any sort of pressure to get stuff out there and things announced. But we've got lots of the pipeline, and there'll be lots of news coming out over the next sort of 2, 3, 4 weeks. But yeah, we'll be drip feeding that through social media platforms, and obviously online darts is the place to get your news.
No, it certainly is, and we're really pleased to be a part of it. The same as you, I grew up playing county youth and going to county games, and I remember going to Lakeside, and I agree that the way amateur darts have gone, it's not right, and it almost has been forgotten. So I think this MAD platform now that we've got, no pun intended there, is a great thing for amateur darts, and I think it can only be a good thing that, like you say, the team in place are all leads in what they do within the industry. So that can only be a great thing for amateur darts.
Yeah, it's very rare that something like you get sort of leaders in their field come together for one ultimate goal. And I think we're all as passionate as each other, and I'm sure that give us 6-12 months, and you really see some momentum.
How many, like I know it's still up in the air, but how many events would you like per year in the first year? If you could say right now, the first 12 months, if we could tick off successful MAD events, how many would you like?
Well, the beauty of the blueprint, which obviously we're going to put out there in the next couple of weeks, is that any open can be associated with MAD. So the answer to that question is potentially thousands of events, because we're giving every little open from £500, £100, £1,000, £10,000, the opportunity to attach MAD points. So the amateur circuit will be absolutely buzzing like never before.
I'm guessing as soon as you said that, then there's going to be promoters, independent promoters on the blower now. So what we'll do, we'll put an email address in the link below, so people can get hold of Steve and email him over the next coming weeks or whatever, so you all know what's going on with that. And I'm guessing just what you said there, you're not ruling out with working with any authority or agency in the darting world in this project?
No, absolutely not. No, that would be foolish to do so. So no, again, at the moment we're going to be UK based for the first 12 months at least. Let's perfect the model here first. Yeah, and again, we're not rivals anybody else. No one's done what we've done. This is a software-driven platform, and the goal is to get more people playing darts more often. So yeah, well, fingers crossed that I think we should have a great future.
Steve, it's an absolute pleasure talking to you about all things darts, mate, and I'm really looking forward and excited to be involved in this project with you all. Well, everyone, the news is out. MAD has been launched, and we look forward to contacting you all soon about amateur darts in the future.